Don't you be afraid.
Hey guys, welcome to the ANX Weekly Update, where we bring you the latest video game, anime, and movie news. I'm Unbiased Ann. I'm here with Genesis and Mike B. What's up, guys?
What up?
Feeling great.
Honey mustard,
Ooh, nasty.
mayo,
Ooh.
mixed with ketchup. It's an inside joke. But anyway, I'm good.
Good.
I'm ready to go.
That's just nasty.
Mike was in a good mood.
Now
When your chicken sandwich gets here with no mayo, I'll make sure to slap some on there for you.
Ugh.
he was good. Now he's feeling nauseated.
Yeah, now I am. Oh, God.
Well, anyway, let's go ahead and do the social media thing real quick. Follow us at ANX Gamecast on all social media outlets. If you have followed us before on social media and you're like, these fools don't post nothing, I've been on it. I've been on the Instagram. I've been posting hot fire, so go check it out. Well, are you checking it out right now? Is that what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, he ain't checking it out. Anyway, so follow us on all social media outlets. It's out there. And wherever you get your favorite podcast. And ANX Gamecast is on AVersion TV. So check it out. Like all the videos. Watch all the videos. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get all of the updates. Y'all ready for round one?
Yes.
Round 1.
What we got new this week? Hold on. I might pull my back out trying to get this one up.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's a big one.
Look at that. Look at those eyebrows.
Yeah, those are some serious eyebrows.
All Might. Supersized pop 10-inch.
It's all big right here, man.
Yeah, we all know I'm not a My Hero fan, even though I got the Plus Ultra shirt on. But when I saw this one, I was like, it's going to sell out. It was available for like pre-order. And I pre-ordered it from Hot Topic. Because I was just like, it's going to sell out. It's going to be a fan favorite. I'm not a scalper or anything, but maybe a cool giveaway. What you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Why are you sending this one back around?
I just put it right here. Mike picked it back up.
Oh.
Last time you were like, it didn't make its way back. So I'm like, I'm going to make sure I do it right this time.
Well, that's because you try to steal my Your Name Steel case.
That is true.
So anyway, I thought it was it's cool. It's big. Right?
I mean, they're all the big ones are usually pretty cool.
Yeah. So I mean, am I going to keep this one? Probably not. Probably be a cool giveaway once we can do a convention, once COVID goes away. But anyway, if y'all want to check this out, link down in the description below. Let's get to the next story. There's a community day coming up, Mike. I know you still play hardcore Pokemon Go every day.
Yeah, let's do this, man.
He was not looking at our Instagram page right there. He loaded up Pokemon Go and he was out there trying to catch them all. So anyway, so Stephanie came back through. Shout out. Did the Pokemon Go Community Day for September Gorgon preview episode. It is available now on YouTube. So Pokemon Go fans, go check it out. We give you all the news and all the updates Pokemon Go related. Mega evolutions. You missing out on the Mega Charizards, bro.
What? They have Mega Charizards now?
Yeah, you missing out on it.
What?
Straight tripping. So anyway, all the Pokemon Go fans, go check that out. Y'all ready for round 2?
Yes.
Do it.
Round 2.
Oh, I just realized I got the wrong image. It don't matter. It's the same thing. That's the same thing that happened with the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled up the wrong trailer. Anyway, apparently there was a game called Spelunky, and then they made a second. Then they made a second one.
Did you play it, Mike? The first one?
No, I actually didn't play it. I've seen it before.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it, and I was like, I have seen what that is, but I'd never seen the new one.
So you just saw the new one, though.
Yeah,
what'd you think about it?
I actually liked it. At first, I was kind of indifferent. I was like, I don't know, but the more I watched it, and the fact that they said they put multiplayer on there, I said, I can actually see myself playing this. Absolutely. Looks like a little dungeon crawler type. Side scroller.
Well, as a well, my thing is, I didn't like the fact that they were talking about exploration and things of that nature, but it was like a 2D platformer game. And it's like, I don't want to, that's not the type of game I want to go exploring in.
You're spelunking down the mountain.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm good. What you think? You gonna play it?
No. I mean, it looked cute. Like, it looks like something I would like. But it also looks like you have to put effort into it.
Yeah, it doesn't look easy at all. I think that's what the guy even said. He was like, it's a difficult game.
Yeah. It looked fun, but I wouldn't get it.
It looks like something that'll make you throw your controller. Actually, to me, it had too much going on.
Yeah, it did kind of seem like that at certain points. Yeah,
I wouldn't play it either way, but if they would have just upgraded the graphics on the first one, because it looked like it had less going on, then maybe I would have thought about. I wouldn't have played it either, like I just said. But
well, you saw when we watched the first trailer, it was the original one where, man, it seemed like they came a long way. And then apparently they made another one, a revamped version of that one.
But that's not saying a whole bunch, considering we're talking about 8-bit graphics. We're talking about you making an 8-bit game in 2012 and then now again in 2020. So that's not saying a whole lot. So it's going to be a no for me, Mike?
Yeah, it's a yes for me.
And a
no.
All right, let's see what else we got then. Bounty Battle. Mike, this is like something right up your alley.
But you know what? Like, I know the characters, but I honestly don't know what necessarily was going on in there.
I was like, is this a show? I didn't really know what was going on either.
Yeah, they didn't really show a whole lot as far as they were just showing the characters. So it caught your attention because you were like, hey, I know that guy. Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah.
So once you start saying, hey, I know that guy. Hey, I know that guy. I was like, is this like a Smash?
That's what I was thinking too.
Or like, but not mainstream titles.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's the impression that I had got.
Yeah, but they didn't really show they showed the bounty, but they didn't show the battle.
Yeah, exactly.
Battle.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. The concept is cool. If they did do that, like that's a very, very smart thing to do. Get like a bunch of indie games together or lower budget games together and make their own Smash or PlayStation All-Stars. Right, make their own version of that, and that's very smart. That's a good idea. So
I actually think I see another character I noticed too. Like it seemed like they were taking all the characters from random, like from their games while they're doing something. Because at first I was like, are they just taking great warriors from different time periods? But then
great warriors.
It's like, I mean, that's what I was thinking. But then I was like, oh, I know that guy. Right, like that looks like Wizards of Legend right there.
I don't recognize no one here, so it's gonna be a no for me. Mike, what you got?
It's a no for me right now.
Because it's a fighting game.
I don't know. Man, I have no clue what it could be. Man, games are too expensive for me to take chances.
Man, you know this is going to be free on Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah, you're right, man. I don't have to worry about taking chances.
Right. You already paid to rent the game.
Yeah, Xbox, give us free stuff.
So if you don't rent it, then you're just giving Xbox your money for free.
Yeah.
So go ahead and rent it.
What? So you think you'll play it since it's free?
If it's free, I will at least check it out.
Yeah.
I'll at least check it out.
What you got?
No.
No?
I don't even know what's going on.
Okay. Well, let's go to the next game then.
Let's go.
Astray?
Again, I have no idea what's going on. It had good music.
So this is, excuse my language, but what did I say? Another
terrible game, great music or something.
Another bullshit game with dope ass music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much how I explained it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Here's the thing about it. Like, when I first seen it, I was like, okay, you're not catching me with any of this. I'm like I said, the music, fire.
Man,
I love
dope.
It was dope. But like half of it, I didn't like it. But then the more I kept seeing of it, and I kept seeing like what was going on, I said to myself, this could actually probably be one of those games where it seems like a really weird concept, but it ends up being extremely fun.
It's another 2D game though.
Yeah. You know what?
And that's what was weird to see. That's what threw me off. I'm gonna go back just for a second. That's what threw me off about this game. The whole time there was 8-bit music. So it's like, is this gonna be some kind of 8-bit fighting game? But they never showed us. This game was all 8-bit because they showed us, but it gave us cool kind of trance music. I don't know what it was.
More modernized.
Yeah, but it was dope, whatever it was. So this one is another one of these games where you're just a glob of 8-bit glob and you're just bouncing around in a cave.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, here's the one thing about it that I like about these 2D games is the fact that I feel like they focus more on the fun aspect of it. So it doesn't, you don't have to worry about like all the crazy graphics. They're just focusing on the old school reason why we like the games. And they're adding a little bit of nuance to it, and it comes out to be fun most of the time for me.
Well, but I need you to put your money where your mouth is. I need you to come on one of these shows and review one of these 8-bit games.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll even check this one out,
and I'll just sit back because I'm not playing it.
I'll play it.
Yeah,
I'll play it. I'll go get Mo.
Okay, so that's gonna be a no for Mo for me. What you got?
That's a yes for Mo.
No.
What about the Astray or Astray?
No, I don't even know what's going on.
Okay. What's the PES? Pro Elite something? 2021 football, soccer. Now, what got me was the season update. I didn't understand what the season update meant, but Konami made me mad here. Konami, you're better than this.
Uh-oh.
So I got two things that I'm upset with this about. One, Konami. To show, they start off by showing Messi, I believe that's his name, doing an interview, but it wasn't him, but it looked like him. It was actually the graphics from the game. So it was like, oh, dope graphics, right? But then they show an actual game with blurry, like you watching it on standard definition.
Right.
But then they show the same game with the actual video game footage, because I guess that's what they're promoting here. Kind of like in NBA 2K where you do moments, you play the Jordan flu game. That's what they were kind of doing here. So they kept showing that back and forth. Yo, man, show me some high def footage of a football match. And then show me your graphics. Don't show me this old blurry standard definition TV stuff and then show me your graphics. Konami, you better than that. 2, this guy here, right here on the front, Messi. My phone was blown up a couple days ago. Messi leaving. He's leaving. He says he's leaving.
Oh boy.
Barcelona, I think. He's leaving. Then like 2 days later, it's like, oh no, he's staying. So it's like, did he just do and say that because he's on the front of this game that's about to come out?
Probably.
Maybe. Just to get some attention. You never know.
Y'all better than that.
I'll tell you what I didn't like. The faces were terrible. First of all, David Beckham didn't look anything, not even a little bit like David Beckham.
He got to look better than that statue of him that came out like 5-6 years ago, whatever it was. You remember that?
I don't know, but
I should have pulled it up. Anyway.
Then they showed another guy, and they showed they showed like his picture, like his real picture, and then they showed the guy, the animated guy, and I'm like, that doesn't even look anything like him. It looks terrible. The only person who looked similar was Cristiano Ronaldo. He looked pretty similar, but like these are terrible graphics.
I mean, for me, I can respect football, but I mean, the whole time I was watching, I was like, it's not my thing, not my genre. So I'm not really that interested. I was just saying to myself, I'd rather pick up Captain Tsubasa.
Well, and I think FIFA has been known to be like not just the best soccer game, but like one of the best video games.
Just high quality.
Just in general.
Yeah.
So this one here was really, really just trying to focus on the graphics. Even though you saw some graphics you didn't like.
The faces, at least, are terrible to me.
That's what they were trying to focus on. So they showed you the old SD standard definition real footage and then showed you the graphics of the game doing the same thing, and it looked better. And then after that, there was no more gameplay footage. It was just all cutscenes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a no for me.
It's no for me.
No.
All right. What else we got? I believe this is the last game.
Okay.
Hopefully. Because my stuff been, Streamlabs been tripping. Shout out to y'all. The Outer Worlds. Peril on Gorgon. So this is DLC. This is DLC.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask.
For the Outer Worlds, which we reviewed. Go check it out somewhere on Spotify. This was pre-YouTube days, but it's out there on Spotify and wherever you get your favorite podcast. So we did a review on the Outer Worlds. What'd you think, Mike? Because I believe we reviewed that with Terrence. So
yeah.
Did you ever play the Outer Worlds?
No, no, I haven't. I haven't played the Outer Worlds.
Okay.
I was confused in the beginning because I was like, didn't we already review this? Like I've seen this already. But then
you realized you were thinking about Fallout?
No, you know what? it gave me some Fallout, and it gave me the BioShock kind of feels or so on there. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's just that PC port to console feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this right here is not my cup of tea either.
Oh.
Nah, I wouldn't be able to get behind it. I mean, interesting, but nah.
What about you? I believe, if I remember correctly, you like the Outer Worlds.
No, I did not.
I thought you and Terrence were jumping on me.
No. I wanted you to play it. I for sure wanted you to play it, but I didn't really like it as much as I thought. And the trailer gives me, it's funny I'll say that because it does still give me Fallout 4 vibes, which is why I liked it in the first place. Why I was so excited for you to play it.
Yeah.
But, and I love the trailer, except some of it's cheesy, but I really like it, but I already know I don't really like the game that much.
Well, what I will say is this trailer looks a lot better than what I remember playing.
Yeah.
So
it's for sure.
That's a good thing.
But I felt like I fell for the trailer last time.
So my thing with this though is somebody did a speed run of the original game in 12 minutes.
Yeah. Yep.
So
the whole game?
Yeah.
And how long?
12 minutes.
Dang.
So traditionally speaking, right, DLC is shorter than the actual game. Right?
So yeah, that's
maybe
the case.
Not even a quarter. Maybe 2/10.
Maybe you can do it in 3 minutes.
So maybe you can do it in 2.5 minutes speed run.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I think this would have been a good of course I haven't played it yet, but this would be a good time to test out taking out some of the stuff that allowed people to do the speed run. And just having the DLC be a full experience and see how consumers like that before you put out Outer Worlds 2.
You know what they're missing? Some Kojima cutscenes. That's what they need. Put those Kojima cutscenes in, easily 7 hours. Yeah, add the cutscenes, man. That's what you do. That's how you make the game longer, man. You make them walk. You make them work for it.
Just walk real slow.
That makes the game even longer.
With All Might
you just
strapped
can't
to your
run
back.
around sprinting. You know, that's what you do. That's what they're missing.
Okay, but like I said, plus side, it looks better than the original game. Not that the original game looked bad.
No,
it was just a fake Fallout.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was fake Fallout, except it was some of the same glitches you have in Fallout, but even more glitches. And then so
it wasn't as high quality either.
No, yeah, it was like a poor man's Fallout.
Yeah, for sure.
So this looks better. So I will say that. Now, I don't know if it's still there, but Outer Worlds was a part of the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass.
Oh, really?
So I'm assuming you have to pay for the DLC.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So, no. All right. I know Unbiased Ann hates when I do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
You're good.
Oh. All right. Y'all ready for round 3?
Yes.
Round 3.
What is this? Xbox Series S. I wish. So
at first, I thought you misspelled it. I was like, Series.
I didn't spell none of that.
Oh, it just looked funny. Series S.
Yeah. So I think I've talked about this on the show before. The game, the name of the game system sucks.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Series S.
Yeah, Xbox Series S as opposed to like Xbox One S. And it's just too close to the last thing, and it gets all confusing.
Or Xbox 2.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or this would be the Xbox 4?
Something. It's okay, so for the longest they said I still haven't seen it, but I guess there's like a clever way how they made the name Xbox within the naming of it, so they did it really cleverly. But I'm like, cool, okay, you did your little wording thing that's really cool, and I'm like, okay. But I think it would be better if you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, just to make it simple. Even if they did say it was the Xbox Series S, say it's the Xbox 4 Series S. I think that'll make it a little bit easier for people to keep track of it.
Yeah, or the Xbox 4S.
Yeah, 4S.
So anyway, they finally revealed it. They act like it was, they try to act like it was leaked, and then Xbox just came out with the full campaign.
Yeah.
$299 for the Series S. $299.
That's it? I thought it would be more.
So this is not going to be a news story where I try to break down all the specifics on the box versus maybe we'll do that another day. But basically this thing is not even as powerful as the Xbox One X. Xbox One X, which is the current gen. It's not as powerful as that.
That's disappointing.
No 4K. So no 4K definitely does not have 8K, which the new systems are supposed to have. So this is literally just a game where you can play old 360 games and old normal versions of Xbox One games. Not the enhanced can't get the enhanced versions, obviously, because no 4K. If you just want to play the game.
Are you gonna get it?
No.
Oh, okay. Wait, I thought this was like a big thing coming out this year.
It is, but there's Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X.
Like the X is the
high tier.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the Power of Tower type deal they have.
And I think there might be one more, but
I think they did say they may have another one coming.
The V?
I'm not sure, man.
But they're gonna announce it.
But that's another thing. This one right here is supposed to be like the digital only version, right?
Yeah,
I believe so. So, that's another reason why they released it like this, is because it makes it more affordable for people. You know, they don't have the disc drive on there.
Yep.
And for those who are going the more digital route, this right here will probably be like the better choice for them to go, because I mean, that's something that I've been talking with a lot of people. So like for your old school gamers, we're used to buying the game and owning the product, in our hands. We're in the newer age, I'll say younger people.
They don't care.
They're just kind of like, hey, give me more data. I just want to download my game. They're not really particular about, getting a physical copy. They're like, if I can get it from home, I'm gonna buy it from home.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people maybe will gravitate towards this.
Which that's how I am. I like, especially with movies, even I'm like, I don't want to buy a physical movie. I just want to like have it on Amazon or whatever.
But here's the deal, people. Don't do this. I think people would be better off. One, it is an affordable option, and we talked about this on one of the shows recently. 30 million people just lost their jobs, right? And we don't know how many people are furloughed, but you basically don't have a job either. I don't. Throwing this out there, I'm not sure if $500 that you can't afford is much different from $300 that you can't afford, right? So for those people, I'm saying it's not much difference here, right? Yeah, unless you can afford something and it's only $300. Okay, that's a different story. But the other thing is, I would just wait, save up the money for a couple of months. You won't get it at launch, but save up the money for a couple of months and get the X, because the PlayStation 4, the original PlayStation 4, I don't know, the box right behind Mike B, right behind his head. Move a little bit so people can see it. Right there.
There we go. Just stay right there, Mike. I'm just kidding.
This Xbox Series S, which is digital only, has the same amount of memory, hard drive space as that PlayStation 4 that came out at launch.
In like 15 or something, right? What year did that come out?
2013.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's insane. 7 years.
Same hard drive space on this one, but this is digital only.
Yeah.
I ran out of space on that just installing the game.
Wow.
But this one, you're talking about downloading like all these games and stuff. No, you're going to run out of space
before you even know it.
Day one.
Yeah.
Especially if you're talking about stuff like, the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass and stuff like that, you're going to run out of space day one.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do this.
You know what? One thing I've heard, I had a friend of mine, he was actually telling me actually about what Microsoft is doing with the Xbox One S and the X, is that I heard they're going to actually start financing or leasing like the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, and I think that's a good idea for those who do want to do it, who actually want to get their hands on the console at first. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea in the current climate. I don't think it's a good idea in general, because we've seen systems come out that cost $400, $500. So it's not like this is a new thing.
Yeah,
as far as the price. Now, if they were saying $700, then it's like, okay, now we're gonna need some financing options here.
But you know what? Here's the thing about it. Like, so here in America, buying like a console, that's more of a luxurious type thing that we do. Around the world, for people who aren't in like, more, societies that make like a ton of money or whatever, they would go more towards a PC route because it's more affordable. You get more bang for your buck, and it makes sense. You can work from home from it, play games from it, and it's kind of like, why go for a like you said, why buy either an Xbox or even a PlayStation when you can just buy a PC and get all that? So I think with them going the route of financing, that'll probably make. I wonder would it make more people inclined to trying to get into it just because of that. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't necessarily remember hearing anything about consoles having trouble selling overseas per se. You know, and some of the poorer countries, like really poor countries, they don't get systems until 10 years after they come out. So it didn't really matter how much it costs, right? So for them, yeah, it makes more sense to get a PC because you can't get anything new outside of getting PC. Because I remember for the longest, they were still selling new Dreamcast in Brazil because they were 10 years late getting the Dreamcast, and they were still producing them and making them in Brazil. So that kind of stuff, okay, I get that. But my thing with this, I feel like this is just another fail trying to go the digital only route. I feel like I'm not saying that the idea is to put GameStop out of business, shout out. However, there's been a lot of attempts. A lot of people don't like GameStop, and I'm not talking about customers. I'm talking about people who create games. A lot of people hated on EA. I know we were talking about EA last week or the week before, whatever it was. A lot of people hate on EA for some of the stuff they were doing, but they were doing that stuff so they can make more money because GameStop is just making their money. And I'm all for if someone else is making money off of you trying to recoup those funds. I'm not for someone trying to just get more money from the consumer, but I am for, GameStop is making a killing off of us and we don't see a dime of it.
Right.
I'm trying to do something about it because they started putting those codes in the game. Yeah. And you can't, if you buy it used, you don't have a code, therefore you can't play the game. I was all for that because that's just hurting GameStop. It's not, and it's the customer is having to pay $5 extra at launch because whatever. So with this, digital only for current gen systems just came out last year, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to buy that at the end of life of a system. Now you got a new digital only that you come out here and you promote first with 512 gigs hard drive. Is this a joke? But I think what's going to happen is you got again the more affordable price tag. A lot of people are going to bring those home.
Yeah.
Like when the Team Jordans came out. I'm not hating on Team Jordans. I got a lot of them. They're dope, but the Team Jordans cost $89.99. Real Jordans cost $160. Just saying.
You know what? Here's another thing that a friend of mine actually brought up too, which I think he had a really good point. When you have parents going out looking for something to buy for their kids, they're not looking for, a specific they may look for a specific console, but they're really looking at the price and what's affordable. Like they want to get their kids something. And if you go to the store and then you find out something down the line of, okay, this console is cheaper. Okay, I can get that because I can afford it. If you go for if you put out something that's like a big massive price, I would assume that a parent would probably say to themselves like, that's kind of pricey and I can't afford that. But with them also adding the financing onto it, I can easily see a parent saying, oh, I can get this for my kid for Christmas, pay it off by such and such time. And I think that's what their strategy is with this. Now, am I going to get that? No, I'm waiting for the X. I want physical copies. Like, to me, I'm sorry, but that's the route that I go.
But forget the physical copies. This thing is
space alone.
Well, the space and the
yeah.
Like I said, I don't want to get all deep into it, but the Xbox Series S has 12 gigs of RAM. This thing don't have 12 gigs of RAM.
I heard that they actually have I heard that they should have like an actual little memory card type deal or something you can add to it to add more memory. But I heard it's pretty expensive though.
Yeah.
So it's
but Microsoft has been known for peripherals and just trying to make a lot of money off that, trying to come with a kind of entice people with a cheap price tag up front, and then you got to buy all the stuff like with the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
So y'all tripping with this, and I'm not just picking on Xbox. I'm pretty sure PlayStation is going to do something similar, but I don't like this. I don't like the thought of the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass either. I feel like people are just throwing their money down the drain, and they need to just save up for what they want and can keep it and own it. This will need to be upgraded immediately, and is not next gen quality. It is not even current gen quality, but it's just a system that allows you to play all the games.
Oh wow!
So anyway, they should be announcing the official announcement of the X soon. But
like this has been dragging on and on and on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy.
Come on with it.
So you know what I think?
What you think?
I honestly believe that one of the reasons why they were dragging out the price deal is because I think Microsoft possibly wanted Sony to go first and show what their price is going to be and see what the people reaction would be. Because I mean, in all honesty, that's what Sony's been doing with them. It's like, okay, Microsoft, they put out their prices. They get a negative response by like, oh, that's too expensive. And they're like, okay, we're going to drop ours down to, such and such price. So I think Microsoft probably was trying to bait Sony. This is just a thought, but I think they're probably trying to bait them to reveal their price first.
So if they are doing that, then you should be mad because they're not doing that to have the cheapest price. They're doing that to see what is the most expensive price I can sell this at.
Oh yeah.
So that's BS. That's just BS. Anyway.
That wouldn't surprise me though if they were doing it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
they were like, let's hold out. Let's hold out.
Because I mean, in all honesty, if they could actually sell these devices for like $1,000 or whatever, I mean, can you believe like our cell phones?
I know.
Like my cell phone alone will probably be like 2 Series X's together. So I'm kind of like, if they could sell it for that much, they probably would. But then people, they feel like, nah, we're not going to pay that much for that. When they can I can go buy a PC.
Well, it's like, forget PC. Nobody cares about PC. But what I will say is, if you just put out your best version of your system up front, I would pay $1,000 for it because you put out like 3 different versions of the Xbox One.
Oh yeah,
4 if you really want to count the Elite, but the Elite really wasn't that much different, right? And then you got the S, and then you had the X. So if you just gave me the X up front, but said it was $1,000, but it had 2 terabytes hard drive and all these 4K super enhanced graphics with a 4K player inside day one, and I know it would be good. This was the best I could ever get for 7 years. Okay, cool. I'll pay $1,000 for it instead of going out and buying. How many Xboxes that we bought? 4, 5. If you really count the last one that I got that was used, 5. So I spent more than $1,000 on Xboxes over the past 7 years.
But you didn't have to. I mean, how much? What if you just bought the Xbox One? Would that have lasted you until now? 7 years?
No, because 1, it wasn't as powerful. 2, it had no 4K. It didn't have 4K capabilities.
Yeah,
the hard drive was done. I had no more space on the hard drive. Didn't play 4K movies, which is one of the reasons why we got it.
So technically, you only had to buy 2 though, right, to get you by for 7 years.
Well, 3.
Okay, 3.
Yeah,
that's a lot. 3.
You want me to tell you something? I think that PlayStation could get away for selling it for higher, but I don't think Microsoft could get away with it because I'm just gonna be real about what I think, how it is out there. I think for Xbox, it's kind of you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't for them. But for Sony though, because they've been around for so much longer, in terms of game wise, I think people probably would go more towards that though, because they know what they're getting. But here's one thing about it. I've seen for this digital version right here. Okay, so don't get me wrong. I love PlayStation. I love Xbox. I love Dreamcast. I don't have a favorite, like a straight favorite. But when the Xbox revealed their digital version, people were talking so much mess and trash about it. But then when PlayStation came out and they revealed that they had a digital only version, people were cool with it. I've seen a lot of comments where people were like, okay, cool, I'm excited about it now. And I'm kind of like, oh, okay. Like, for one, they just hate on it for whatever reason. But now that Sony is coming out with their version of it, they're cool with it. So I feel like actually Sony revealed theirs first. So I mean, here's the thing about it. They showed theirs first.
Yeah.
But Xbox announced theirs first. So I think that's what happened. Like when they announced they were going to have theirs.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of websites you'd be looking at. All I can go by is real in-person experience. And everybody that I've talked to they don't care about the digital version of either. Like they don't care because people I talk to are more like me, and like we're gonna get the one with the disk drive. So it doesn't even matter if this is 1/3 the power of the actual Xbox Series X. It doesn't matter. It's just not even on the radar to get. for me, and it's probably not on your radar either.
No,
I know we don't.
Not digital.
We usually don't do this with the news, but it's a no for me.
No, it's a no for me.
It's a no for me if it's a no for you.
Yeah. So let's talk about this then. Because speaking of PlayStation, September 16th. So this episode gonna be hitting the YouTube on the 15th.
Nice. So
tomorrow, people, September 16th, PlayStation is doing their big reveal, which I think they're gonna come out with release dates. Man, I'm gonna have to go back one. September 22nd, pre-orders go up for Xbox Series S, and I'm assuming the X as well.
Okay, cool.
PlayStation. Word on the street from my local place that I buy games, shout out, is that they think that Friday. What is Friday? Somebody help me.
The 18th, 19th. Oh,
let me look it up.
18th.
18th.
Dang, I was too slow with it.
That they've been preparing that once they announce that pre-order will happen the next day or the end of that week.
I see.
So they're thinking Friday, the 18th, pre-orders will go up for the PlayStation 5.
Cool.
So y'all be ready at y'all local gaming stores. I'm not naming the specific one because I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly how much this person knows, but
just be ready.
Just be ready because it might be ready to pre-order the next day. I've been to this store before where they've announced systems. The pre-orders went up literally minutes after the system was announced.
Oh my goodness.
They don't think it's going to happen with this one, but I've seen it. That's how we got the Project Scorpio right there. I think they announced it at E3 or some Microsoft event, and we happened to be at the mall playing Pokemon, and it was like, yo, they're about to announce this.
Yes.
Come back in here. I'm going to hit refresh, and we'll be able to pre-order.
Yes. I do remember that.
Right.
Very clearly.
Big announcement. They're going to announce the price. They're probably going to announce when you can pre-order it. Then I think we just need to come and do a show, like a full show, and break down all the specs.
Oh yeah, on
both systems and the price. If there's a discrepancy or a difference, because we're thinking that the Series X is going to cost $499, so we're thinking that this one will probably be the same amount.
I hope it is. I don't want it to be expensive, or my wallet is already hurting, man. So bad.
Yeah, $499 is expensive enough.
Yeah. So anyway. That is the big news. So again, a Sony event tomorrow. If you're listening to this the day it comes out, because I know y'all waiting for when is ANX gonna put out something? Putting out something today. September 16th is when they're gonna do the big reveal that they should have done last month, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because the stuff is supposed to be coming. Xbox Series S November 10th. So I'm assuming this is coming out sometime in November as well.
I would hope.
Yo, that's less than 2 months away, and you still ain't even announced.
They drug it out.
Y'all tripping.
It's crazy.
No, like I said, I honestly believe that they were trying to play like chicken, and it's like, what is your price going to be? What is your price going to be?
Yep.
I mean, because if you think about it, look at Microsoft, what they did. They just only revealed, like, they really kind of only went over just the
honestly, with the COVID, I think it has less to do with the price and more to do with the date of release.
That could be true.
Because like I said, Sony was supposed to blow everything out the water, making their system significantly cheaper on purpose than the Xbox so it can take over the market again. But all the reports I ever saw showed that the production of the PS5 slowed down because of COVID. So it could be more of the release date versus the actual price.
Possibly. That is true.
But anyway, we only got 2 news stories for y'all today. Somehow we still went over the 30-minute mark. Y'all ready to wrap up the show?
Yes.
I think I actually fixed it this week.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
So anyway, the pre-orders are obviously not up yet, so I can't put that link down in the description. But any of these games that we talked about, the Funko Pops, if y'all want to pre-order any of that stuff or purchase it, links down in the description below.
That's it for this week's update. If you enjoyed the show, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes. See you next week.
Don't you be afraid.